I think the key issue in heritage is this aspect of creating incentives for owners of heritage buildings in a way that positively endorses the ownership. And the problem is that we have a system in New South Wales today where 85% of the heritage stock is privately owned, and yet it's completely underfunded. And unless this problem gets resolved in the next generation, let's say the next 30 years, I believe that the stock of heritage is simply going to dwindle as a result of inappropriate policies that we have in place. And I'd like to think that we can develop some very sensible policies in the planning system that allows the private and the public aspects of heritage to be shared. And in the age of sustainability, we do have a stock of heritage buildings. They are there. They simply need to be changed or modified in a way that allows every one of them to continue to be used for whatever range of functions and purposes. And I believe that our current system does not intelligently anticipate what those changes are going to be. And more often than not, a proponent will go along, will want to make some kind of change and be told no for no apparent reason. And I think that the paucity and the failure of our current system is very much based upon inappropriate policies that don't anticipate the likely changes that are going to be made and are not in any way long-term. We don't think about the fact that we have heritage stock and that heritage is all about managing the change to that stock of buildings. It makes perfect sense to me that if we have 20,000 and more heritage buildings in the state, why not use them? Those buildings stand, they have meaning, they have value. That value operates on many different levels. Heritage feels good for people. Heritage increases real estate values. Heritage promotes a sense of belonging and placeness, if you like. And it's very much worthwhile continually finding ways to maintain that stock and intelligently monitor change and control change to that stock. This is where our policies are today inconsistent, not properly managed, and have no foresight. So that's what I would like to say about the future of the heritage management system in the state of New South Wales. So I believe in every heritage project there is a solution where we can balance the needs of the owner in terms of the changes that they require, as well as at the same time maintaining the heritage values of the place. The process involves the input of the heritage consultant in order to find the solution in which the requirements of the owner of the heritage building is balanced with what's called the public interest, to ensure that all the heritage values in the place are maintained, but at the same time facilitating the particular development or modifications that are required. This is the process in finding the solution, which I personally believe can be found in every single heritage project. It's a well-researched process, and the earlier you get us involved, the better it will be in terms of the heritage outcome.